Okay, welcome to Ames High School Freshman Football 2025. My name's Tim Hibbing. I'm here alongside Dexter Erdman. Dexter, how you doing today?
Great. How about you?
We're doing good, man. 80 degrees, halfway through October. Got to be happy with that. I've been coaching flag football all year, so this is my first game getting to see at the beautiful Ames High Stadium. These fields cost about $300,000. Does that seem high or low to you, Dex?
Seems about right.
About right. Yeah, I'd probably say so too. Okay, so Little Cyclones 3 and 4, 2 games to go. They got a shot at being above 500. Got to win out to achieve that. The Dallas Center Grime Mustangs 3 and 1. Do you know who their loss was to, Dexter?
I believe it was to Johnston.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Unfortunately, that's a good loss. So Ames must have won the... No, they must have lost the toss because they're going to get the ball first. Typically, you win and you defer. So despite being the home team, Ames will receive the ball first. Try to call out as many of these numbers as we can. Front line here for Ames, number 47 there, Major McConnell. Is that Yusuf Abedazera next to him, number 44?
Yep.
Am I saying his name right, Dex?
I think so.
Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Got 4 10-minute quarters. No trickery, no onside kick, no nothing. That kick is down to, looks like Dilmar Martinez. I am correct. Martinez advances it for about 10 yards to the Ames 26-yard line, where they will take over. We got a little bit of trouble on those very first kickoffs of the game this year. Norwalk was rough sledding. Last week it was rough sledding. So we're starting at the 26. That's great. Getting beautiful night here. Dexter, let's tell them who our big men are. 77, that's Will McDonald, right?
Yep.
And then who is that 76 next to him? Francis Donovan. Looks like those two guys are on the right side of the line. Man in the middle, Finn Burrell.
Finn Burrell.
Barrel. Finn Burrell. That's your right 60% of the line. Deerdorf, of course, at quarterback. He is going to start with a hard count, meaning that all those players were in the huddle and they said, don't you dare jump until I say hike twice. Everybody listened and Ames gets a free 5 yards. That's nice. That'll puncture a little bit of confidence for DCG. So we'll do it again. Still first try. Only 5 yards to go to get a new set of 4 tries. There's the snap to Deerdorf. Hand off to Martinez. Martinez with a good nifty run. Good for 8 yards. Up to the Ames 41-yard line. And that's another Little Cyclone.
First down.
First down. That was on the left side of the line, so we got to figure out who's on the left side of the line there, Dex. Do you know?
I think Oliver McCormick should be on there.
Okay.
And maybe Graydon.
That sounds right. Graydon typically plays tackle. Now, for those of you listening in the game, I'm 43 years old. I've been watching football for 37 years, and I still have to use the CGT methodology, center guard tackle. That's how the positions go. So Graydon plays tackle there. Bancroft just pulled, I think, on that one. There's a nice little run by, is that Dilmar again? It was. Yep. He was, that was a good little block, good little scheme there. Did Graydon pull on that here? We're watching the replay in the press box right here. I think Bancroft pulls. Yeah. He pulled, but he didn't actually puncture the hole per se. That was just a really good block by McDonald and Donovan. Probably look for Ames to run a lot tonight with Hibbing and Gear the Wall out at receiver. Number 41 for DCG in on the tackle in the backfield. That's Jackson Murray. So Hibbing had a minor concussion. Do you know what Gear's issue is?
I think he doesn't have his the doctor's thing. I forget what it's called.
Okay. Physical?
Physical.
Doesn't have his physical done. Okay. Darn, that's a bummer. Yeah, Hibbing and Luol not lighting the world up at receiver, but, you know, starting and, you know, good for, you know, 2 to 5 catches a game. So Ames without that, probably look for them to run a little bit more. Going to see some more Braylon Chambers tonight, probably, right?
Yeah.
In fact, there is Chambers at the wideout position. Tackle in the backfield by DCG there. I want to say that was 58 for DCG. They don't even have a 58. Dexter, you're going to have to help me tonight, man. My eyes aren't good, but we do have a replay up here, so that's good. Let's see who that was. I like to say the names of these other players, just in case, you know, somebody listening is like, oh, that's my grandson. Riker Shoot, number 55, was the tackler there for DCG. So we're ready to go here. 4th down already? Okay, we're going to punt. Good clean snap by Burrell. Luke Hill sends it sky high. That'll land on the DCG 32. Roll about 4 yards. That'll be picked up by Joey Lucchese. And DCG will take over from their own 32. Am I saying Lucchese's name right?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's a lot of ways to say it.
Okay. What do you call him?
I say Lucchese, but
Casey.
I'm not 100% sure that's right.
Okay. I always say it ain't easy being Joey Lucchese. But that's cheesy. Let's get a birth certificate there on number 77 from the 75 from DCG, Carter Snowberger. Holy cow, that is a big boy. Pass to number 13, Eli Cox. Heck of a form tackle there by Joey Franzen, or was that Lucchese?
I think it was Lucchese.
It was Lucchese. I thought I saw Franzen in there, but you're right.
I believe Joey's out with a wrist injury.
Oh my gosh. More. 16, Lucchese. Got 2 Guardian caps out there. All right. Nice replay by our folks in the booth here. This is a top-notch camera session. That was good for a 1st down. So DCG, their reward for getting the ball 10 yards. They get a new set of 4 tries. Hand it off to the right, and he's going to be drugged down by Elijah Deerdorf. Deerdorf, would you say he's back to playing both ways, Dexter, or has he been playing both sides of the ball the whole season?
I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been keeping up with the games too much, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Because you've been golfing.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, man. 1st year of golf. All right, so Deerdorf with the tackle there. Run was only good for 1 yard. Another pass out to Eli Cox, number 13. Pass is good for 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. It's a big play here. Be awesome if Ames could get the stop. Let's check out our D lines. We got 45 there. Devontae Johnson. He's having a good season. He's on one end, and then on the other end is Nick Heinz. Now, what's going on here? Heinz is going to go to the other side. Oh, and I tell you what, couple things good on that play. Nice tackle by Heinz. I wonder if Coach Spooner or Coach Bohan or Coach Walker expected that. They moved Heinz right into where that ball was being handed off. So I don't know who gets the credit for that, but nice job on the D line there. Run is still good for 1 yard. That's good enough for a first down. And we got a timeout, DCG. About halfway through the first quarter already. So Dexter, I've been meaning to ask you, Joey Franzen here, is he on the sideline? He's got the hurt wrist.
He said he might be long snapping, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so he's padded up tonight. Did the boys, his sister won homecoming queen. Did the boys, slap him a bunch of high fives or tease him, or not so much?
I don't know. I mean, Eli and Joey, so
Yeah.
both give him a little bit of little crap.
A little bit of grief.
Yep.
So they do a queen and a princess,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a king and a prince.
Yep.
There you go. Do you think you'll be on the homecoming court someday, Dexter?
I highly doubt it.
I disagree. Not with those golfing skills. All right, so back to action here. 1st and 10 for DCG. They are on the Ames half of the ball, and that's about as close to a one-armed tackle as you're going to get. Nice job there. Was that Braylon? Run is good for 3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. I think that was Devontae. Nice job by Devontae Johnson there. 2nd down and 7. We've reached the halfway point in the first quarter. Snaps high, fielded clean by number 4, the quarterback there. Number 6, the running back, does a good job following his blockers. Nice looking tackle there by Finn Burrell, or as we call him, the man in the middle. Lucas Gafford, the ball carrier, I think. So DCG breaks the huddle, back-to-back sets of downs here that Ames has kept them to just 3 tries. It's going to be quarterback rollout right. And that's going to be picked off by, I wonder, any chance they called it an interception and fumble by Braylon Chambers?
I think, it was Odin.
Oh, was that Odin again? It's his 2nd one of the year?
34.
Odin Morgan, of course it would be. He plays outside linebacker. So Odin is going to step in front of that pass, pick it off, makes 3 steps, which count as a football move, and then he promptly fumbles it out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. It was our ball. 2nd interception this year for Odin Morgan?
Believe so.
I believe so. Way to go, Odie. Odie, 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 oh. So Ames takes over after stopping DCG on that drive. Deerdorf back at quarterback here. 1st and 10. He tries the hard count. Won't go. Handoff to Martinez. He's going to go around the right side. He's got plenty of wheels, and he will run for 16 yards before he just steps out of bounds. Nice job, Dilmar Martinez. Nice job on that right side of the line, blocking Will McDonald. Of course, he had Braylon Chambers in there, set up at the wide receiver right side. Great job by the little Cyclones there. That's good for a 1st down. 10 to go. Under 4 to play here, first quarter. Ames, Iowa, Thursday night, October 16, 2025. Deerdorf drops back to pass. There's a beautiful, accurate throw to Braylon Chambers. Good for 8 yards on the quick slant. Now, Dexter, we're your buddies today. For those of you that don't know, Dexter is part of the freshman class. He just joining us in the booth here for the first time tonight because he's been out being a superstar golfer all fall. Were any of your buddies talking about, like, how good DCG was, or they were scared of DCG or anything like that?
A lot of them are saying that they're definitely beatable
Okay.
because of the Roosevelt game.
Okay.
It was pretty close for DCG Roosevelt.
Okay.
Then
There's a nice move from Martinez. Triangle, triangle, square, circle. Brought down by number 8, Briggs Wilson of DCG. Yeah, what's interesting is that I was coaching when you were in 7th grade. You played football 2 years ago, right?
Yep.
I was coaching when you were in 7th grade, and we got pummeled by DCG. But you wonder if some of their players are playing up, or maybe we've just improved that much. At any rate, we got a heck of a game going.
Oh yeah.
Here. What a difference 2 years makes. Michael Love there at the slot. Braylon Chambers out wide. Martinez in the back field, where he is going to be met by number 81, Wyatt Farley. Farley, I was correct. Wonder if he's related to Chris Farley. So Wyatt Farley with the tackle there in the backfield for DCG. Loss of 1 on the play. Dillmore's got to be careful. He's moving just a little teeny bit before that ball is snapped. Another handoff to Martinez and another loss of 1, courtesy Wyatt Farley. We're going to check the replay here and see where Farley is coming from. Try to give you fans watching this game a little bit of insight there. Man, he's just lining up at D end. That number 81 is. He's just coming in unblocked. So I think the philosophy here is that the running back's just going to run past him, but the hole's taking too long to open up, and 81's just getting wherever he wants to go. Now he's being picked up by Big Will McDonald. Elijah Deerdorf going to scramble. He'll take a big hit, 13 on 13 there. Number 13, Eli Cox, their leading receiver so far in the game, playing both ways, comes up from the linebacker position on defense to tackle Deerdorf. So that'll bring up 4th and 10. Are we going to see a Luke Hill field goal? Ball's at the 28-yard line. You always add 17. We are, folks. This is one of the most exciting points of the whole year. We got a freshman lining up for a 45-yard field goal. You always sit 7 yards behind the ball, and then the end zone counts for 10. So if it's at the 28, you go 28 plus 7 plus 10. That equals 45 yards. This is not easy in the NFL level. The snap is bobbled, and number 9 for DCG, who's not even on their stinking roster, comes flying in there and is going to get a tackle in the backfield. And the 45-yard field goal for Luke Hill is thwarted. How dare they? Who is that number 9 from DCG that he's not even on the roster, Dexter?
No.
He's probably like a college kid. Probably. That's probably why he got that tackle, because he probably plays for Nebraska. These are white and red jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is number 13, and we're going to have more 13 on 13 action there. Nope, that was number 12. Told you my eyes are getting bad. Ryan Whitert, the ball carrier for DCG, brought down by Deerdorf, but not before a gain of 23 yards on the play. He looked like he shot out of a cannon. First quarter coming to an end here. There's the snap to Whitert. He is going to try, and a big hit from the barrel, Finn Burrell. Monster hit by Burrell. That was a couple. Colton was watching WWE wrestling last night. One of the rare times I've seen that, and little tag team action there as 43. Archer Dean wrapped him up, and Burrell came in with the cleanup. Did they get called? Did we get a? Did Burrell get called there? Coach Spooner's not happy. Spooner's going to go talk some more. Yeah, I think what's going on here is that Burrell got called for a rough hit. And then we got penalized 15 yards, and Spooner is upset about it. I wouldn't disagree. I thought it was a clean hit. It just looked bad because Archer Dean wrapped him up. Of course, they're laughing now, so who knows what that's about. Okay, so Dexter, end of the first quarter, 0-0. What do you think?
It's going to be a close game. Both teams are looking pretty solid.
Yeah. This is game 8 for the Little Cyclones. Again, 3 wins, 4 losses so far this year. Dexter, who would you say is who's a couple of the favorite teachers in the that the freshman class is enjoying?
Ooh, I would have to say Bohan's up there.
Okay.
He's pretty good. And then
Also one of the football coaches out here.
yep.
Colton enjoys having him. He's got him for math.
Yeah. I don't know. They're all pretty solid.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Miss Martinez, our Spanish teacher, she's pretty good.
I've actually known her for 10 years.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, there's a handoff to number 13. He is going to be met, and we got another one-arm tackle there. Is it 23 or is it 13? That's Deerdorf. So Ames doing a good job of gang tackling, you know, somebody bringing them down and then everybody else doing their part. Dexter, do you remember the game in 6th grade when we were playing Roland Story and Deerdorf had the tackle right with a second to go in the first half and then a tackle with the second to go in the second half?
I do remember that.
And we won that game.
Just barely.
Just barely. A little bit of an option play. Oh, man, that was about to be defensive play of the year. Was that Odin?
Yep.
Oh, he did such a good job shedding that block. And Odin might be a little shook up. What? Holding against Ames? How do you hold on defense? Coach Spooner just said something on the sideline. I almost overheard him, but I think he agrees with me. That is a really, really, really weird call. Okay, got to keep an eye on Morgan, who's having a great game here. Already the interception, had a beautiful shedding of the block there. Just couldn't quite bring down the ball carrier. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for DCG. Handoff is high. Hole is huge. Doesn't matter. Number 6, Lucas Gafford, up the middle, but not before he is met by the Ames linebacking core. Was that Finn?
Might have been.
Yes.
That was Finn Burrell. He is playing like a man possessed. I wonder if he did get called for a excessively rough tackle and then that lit a fire. He is playing like who's a good linebacker, Dexter? Deerdorf on the tackle there.
In the NFL?
Brian Urlacher, do you know him?
I think I've heard of him, yeah.
Okay. Roquan Smith. Fred Werner, 49ers, just broke his ankle. Penalty on DCG? What do we got?
Yeah, if you want. If you can look at to see if there's a loose connection or anything on it.
Wonder if that's a legal motion, maybe? Okay, so penalty on DCG, backs him up 10. It'll be 2nd down and 14 from the Ames 16-yard line. They have 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to look right. And Deerdorf with a beautiful pass breakup. That's the same corner of the end zone. He had that tackle against Roland Story to save our skin. Nice job there. Elijah Yusuf Abeidazara checks in. Archer Dean checks out. You wonder about putting Mason Diekman. How tall is Mason now? Is he 6'3"?
I think he might be 6'4".
6'4".
He's getting up there.
Is everybody excited for him to be 6'7"?
I mean,
He's
guess
supposed to get
so.
to 6'10". So anyway, you wonder about putting him on the D line and just having him like just try to swat down every pass or something.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That'd be kind of fun. Okay, DCG doing more of the same. Run up the middle, and there's Burrell again. Burrell, and he's going to get a fumble. He's going to get the tackle and the strip. And it is recovered by Ames? No. 4th down. Darn it. I don't think my eyes failed me there. I thought the referee for sure pointed. Ball going the other direction. We got a great game here. 0-0. Second quarter. The Mustangs threatening. But this is their last try. They got to get it 10 yards. They're going to go for a field goal? They are going to go for a field goal. Okay, this is number 9. This is the kid from Nebraska, the illegal player. We don't have his number, Dexter. Watch, he's going to boom this 50 yards because he's not actually a freshman. Oh. And that was a total line drive. That cleared the goalpost by, I don't know, 12 inches. So the kick is good, and DCG leads 3-0. As number 9 from DCG, who we don't know his name, boots it in. So Dexter, have you had a lot, how does the homework as a freshman compare to middle school?
It's honestly not as bad as I thought it would be.
That's what Colton said too.
Yeah, I mean, middle school, there's not as much work as high school, but in high school you get a lot of chances to do it in class. So as long as you get your work done on time, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what Colton has said too. That's great. All right, so here we go. Ames to receive the kick. Now what we'd love to do here is have a 6-minute drive where we score right as the clock expires, because DCG gets the ball first in the second half. That is going to be fielded by, is that Michael Love or is that Caden Richardson? That is Caden Richardson. He muffs the kickoff, but he's able to recover it quickly. What was our starting field position last time? The 26-yard line. Now we're at the 29. Improvement, Dexter.
Yep.
Improvement. All right, so now we can see that left side of the line. I think, what is that, 69, Brennan Bielner, 66, Graydon Bancroft.
Mm-hmm.
Man in the middle, Finn Burrell, playing both sides of the ball. Archer Dean at right guard, Big Will at right tackle. Handoff to Martinez. Boy, he has got quick feet. He really does. Tackle by number 52, Max Bijarno. Max Bijarno. Number 52, wearing the Ray Lewis. That's a linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
Greatest linebacker of all time, Ray Lewis. That's who we should call Finn Burrell here tonight. DCG leads 3-0, second quarter. Under 6 to play. Big treat tonight, huge treat. ESPN's Tyler Rutherford helping Matt Burrell coordinate all kinds of camera action. Hopefully you are enjoying this production. Michael Love in motion for the Little Cyclones. Handoff to Martinez again. He's going to try to swing it out to the right. It's always tough, Dexter, when they swing it to the right or the left. It puts so much pressure on the blockers not to hold. I think that's what our call is going to be here. Yep, holding. So we have to pretend like my mother's watching this game here and tell our audience what holding is. When you are blocking, you can grab whatever you can get your hands on, other than the face mask.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that if the defender tries to get away, you have to let go.
Yep.
And if you do not let go, it is holding. So in a perfect world, you would be so strong, you would just play patty cake for 5 seconds, and you just continually throw them off the route, throw them off the route, throw them off the route. But obviously, almost impossible to do, certainly longer than 3 seconds, and certainly if your defender is bigger, faster, stronger than you. And so when the running back does not go through the hole that's assigned to him and he goes out to the right or out to the left, it really sets up the blockers for holding. That's what happened right there. Deerdorf decides to scramble. He's chased by Ray Lewis. He tells his receiver to go down. Little Patrick Mahomes there. Mahomes is really starting to be known for this. You know, he's like faking it, pump faking it, telling the receiver go longer, go longer, go longer, when really he has no intent of throwing it to the receiver. He just wants to hold the defense in check. So nice looking play by Deerdorf there. So if I'm not mistaken, Franzen's backup quarterback and Hibbing was third string quarterback.
Yeah, got that right.
But we do have Franzen out there, at least suited up, I think. Okay, we're gonna have a pass here to Diekman at 6'3". Mason Diekman falls incomplete. It was in the right spot. And Ames will go 3 and out. Punt the ball back to DCG. Dexter, who in the class kind of talks about football the most throughout the day? In the
I'd have to say Graydon Bancroft.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he's been really trying to convince me to get back into it instead of golf, but golf's pretty fun.
What if we, like, all just took you golfing some summer, and in exchange you had to do football? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, there's that number 9 again. He's in it fast. Kick to number 8. This will be Briggs Wilson, and he is going to take that punt to the house. We're going to watch the replay here for a block in the back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty obvious there. Refs missed that one. That's the easiest one to catch, too. The one by the gunner. So just like that, your little Cyclones are down 2 scores. Ooh. And Burrell, still possessed, got through, had a chance at blocking that one. Not quite. And it'll be 10-0 halfway through the second quarter. So Graydon Bancroft, he talks about football the most during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Is it, you know, positive, like, you know, we're going to win, we're awesome, get out for football, Dexter? Or is it like, you know, man, I'm so tired, I'm so sore?
I mean, a lot of both.
Okay. Okay.
Really likes to complain about being sore. And gives me crap for it.
Now, Dexter, do you have a school permit yet, or are you trying to get one?
Very close.
Okay.
We're doing the parent-led.
Yep.
And I've got like 29 hours, so I
Okay.
just need a little bit more, and then I think I'm done with my lessons.
And you've already got your permit, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So this winter you get to start driving yourself to school?
Yep.
Okay. You got a car?
I'm just using my dad's old Subaru.
I love it. Safest car in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second. They're not a sponsor for us, so we can't say that. We have to hold out for better sponsorship money. There is a line drive right at Richardson. It is fielded clean. He's going to outrun his blocker, Gilmar Martinez. But hey, Dexter, are you seeing what I'm seeing? We started out at the 26, then we went to the 29. Now we're at the 32.
That's progress.
I'm no math major, but I think we're advancing the ball 3 yards more every single
Oh, yeah.
kickoff. Nice job by the Ames Little Cyclones special teams. All right, so Deerdorf back at quarterback here. Martinez, the ball carrier. Finn Burrell, man in the middle. Ames tries the hard count again. Won't go. Deerdorf with the quarterback keeper. He's going to take off. He is gone. He's gone. We'll see ya. Yeah, you can try. You ain't catching Deerdorf. "68 yards to the house."
That was a heck of a run.
Heck of a run. And Ames is right back in this puppy. Deerdorf set his state leading 19-foot 6-inch jump at DCG in track this spring. So he's got the DCG number. This is Luke Hill on to kick the extra point for Ames. And that would have been good from 45 yards. Dexter, is Luke Hill the best freshman kicker in the state of Iowa?
Gotta be.
Gotta be, right? Got to be. How did we discover him? He just came out for football, 7th grade?
I think so. And I mean, he does soccer, so it makes sense.
Yeah. But did you know him from like elementary school or anything?
No, I haven't.
Okay. We just saw number 76, Francis Donovan, get a high five from Coach Spooner. Definitely might have had a, I'd have to watch the replay back. I don't know who the block was on that run there by Deerdorf, but well-designed play, too. Great job by Ames. Beautiful night here on the first day of the second half of October, Ames, Iowa. Game 8. Nice job to athletic director Lyle Fetters getting 9 games on the board for these freshmen. Now, there must have been a penalty here because in addition to the extra point, Luke Hill's getting to kick from 15 yards closer. Did you see a penalty out there, Dexter?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Personal foul on DCG gives Ames 15 yards. This is going to allow Luke Hill to put it in the end zone. It's called a touchback when that happens. If the other team accepts the touchback versus running it out, they won't even have a chance. Luke Hill's going to kick it out of the stadium. And so that'll force DCG to the 20-yard line as Braylon Chambers' mom, who can always be heard, yells out, "Nice kick, Luke." I wish Braylon's mom would just follow me around and cheer for me.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good at it.
Nice typing, Tim. Of course, you can't do that in golf.
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Dexter, how loud does it get when you're out there golfing for Ames High?
I mean, at most, maybe a 3.
Okay.
It's pretty quiet, but it's pretty nice. I mean, nice coaches.
That's awesome. All right, snap is high again. Boy, we would just love it, as that is a nice run. Believe that was Odin Morgan with the tackle there for Ames. Nice run, nice gap, nice scheme. Run is good for 8 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Glad to see them running. Keeps the clock moving. They've got 75. Yep. Offsides. I thought I saw something there. There's a, nice pass completion, but a nicer tackle by Morton. Morton is a beast out there. Oh, no, that wasn't Odin. That was Yusuf. Abed Azara. No. It was 44 who had the tackle. It says here on my sheet 44 is Yusuf Abed Azara, but that is not Yusuf.
That is Archer Dean, I believe.
So they must have switched jerseys. Oh, more jersey switching.
I mean, Yusuf's was really tight on him at school, so.
Is that
makes
what's
sense.
going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nice job, Archer Dean. That was a good-looking tackle, and unfortunately, it doesn't even count because DCG was offsides. Under 4 to play. DCG leads 10-7. We're in the second quarter. Ames High School here. 2 out to the left. Snaps have been high. Boy, we would just love to see a botch snap, and there is a tackle by Ames. Number 45, can we call that Devontae Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right, Devontae Johnson, nice looking tackle there. So big play here, big play, 3rd down and 1. If Ames gets any stop here, they're almost for sure gonna have to punt it. You can't go for it on 4th down deep in your own half the field. That would give Ames the ball back and a chance to score quick before half. Big play here. They're just going to run it up the middle, and unfortunately they are going to get the 1st down despite an excellent form tackle there by Elijah Deerdorf. Should we give some props to Justin Dahlberg for teaching Deerdorf how to tackle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great coach.
Yeah, he was a great coach.
Undefeated season.
6-0. Close call against Roland Story.
Yeah, real close.
1st and 10, DCG still on their half of the field, 38-yard line to be exact. Quarterback's going to roll left. Oh, excellent pressure. Oh, and Deerdorf is going to intercept it, but not before he stumbles out of bounds. Ames Little Cyclones have been doing a great job shedding blocks in this game. If you watch your YouTube stream back, I want to, you have got to check out the block. Man, I couldn't quite make it out. Somebody just pushed the DCG kid back 3 yards on that play. Fantastic job there. Leads to the inaccurate throw and near interception by Deerdorf. 2nd and 10, DCG still on their own 39-yard line. We've got 4 receivers here. This is interesting. Watch the draw up the middle. Oh, nice job by Ames. I think that was Nick Heinz in on that play. Heinz, of course, lives across the street from Chambers.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a nice little football factory going there in their neighborhood.
I believe Yusuf and Odin are around there somewhere too.
I know, yeah. Odin's a meeker kid, right?
Yep.
Where'd you go to elementary school? United?
I went to United, yeah.
United with Graydon?
Yep.
Yeah. Was he talking about football back then, too? Complaining about how sore he was back then, too?
I don't think he was the most athletic kid back then.
Okay. Okay. Hey, is Kai Butler playing? Is he back yet? Number 55. We got timeout here.
He's there on the sideline. I don't know if he's playing. He's padded up.
He was up in the press box with us last time. Okay. So we got timeout on the field. Don't know who called it. This will be a fun play here. Dexter, we're on camera there.
Nice.
This will be a fun play here, 3rd and 10. If we can stop them, they're going to have to punt. And what? We got McFarland Clinic as a sponsor too? Who's getting all these sponsors? Man. TMJ Construction? I mean, Dexter's up here like, okay, I totally need to build something. I'm going to call TMJ because I see their logo in the top left-hand corner of this stream. And I'm like, McFarland Clinic, I need better eyes because I can't see anything down here on the field. I'm going to call McFarland Clinic for that. Okay, DCG with 5 receivers. Holy cow, 2 to the left, 3 to the... I thought one of the receivers left early there. It's the guy who's the pass is intended for. I thought he left early. Okay, we're going to have to watch the replay here. I mean, it's way too late. It's not like they're going to call anything now, but I literally thought number 8 left early on that. Oh, I am totally right.
Oh, yeah.
I am totally right. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Touchdown, DCG. Back to a 2-score game here as the sun is setting. Princess Fiona turning into an ogre. Oh, there we go. We finally got a PAT block. Was that Heinz?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to watch the replay there. Whoever it was, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, I believe that was Nick.
Nick Heinz, that a boy. So 16-7. Which one of those is a prime number, Dexter?
7.
Very good. Man, you're smart. That's Mr. Bohan. He's doing his job as a math teacher.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can call out this front line here. It's really hard because they're like standing right in front of us. Number 55 there. There's Kai Butler. He's one of the 5 on the front line. I can't tell anybody else's number. They're all just standing right in front of us. They might be prime numbers for all I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, DCG ready to kick off here. Boy, they are going right at Richardson. Help miff it, advance it, and he is down Dexter, unfortunately, after going 26, 29, 32-yard line. This one's going to be at the 20. Please put it at the 29-yard line so we can say that's the average. Yeah, we're just going to call it, it's the 28-yard line.
That's pretty close.
We can't call it 29. So Ames takes over. 1:19 to go in the half. Now DCG is going to get the ball first, so it would be really nice if we could get a stop here. Three receivers outright. Yep, I wondered. Okay, Deerdorf's going to slide there. Oh, and a hit to the head. That was Riker Schulte for DCG with the hit to the head. Yep, that's going to be good for 15 yards. So I think what Coach Spooner was doing there is they found something. Our line is making holes there up the middle. So if we can spread them by putting receivers out wide, it turns it into more of a 6-on-6 game for Deerdorf than them stacking the box. 1 minute, 17 seconds to go. First half. Diekman out wide to the left. Michael Love in the slot. Is that Franzen in the slot on the right side? I think it is. It is. Yep, and that's who it's going to be thrown to. Pass interference. Come on, come on. No pass interference thrown there. Good job by Parker Stolpe.
Yep.
Parker Stolpe with the pass break up there. First time we called Franzen's name and they got thrown to him. He's probably off celebrating his sister's homecoming victory.
Yep.
All right, a little bit of a change up this time. Diekman still out left, Love in the slot. This time Franzen and Chambers swap. Look for, yep, they're looking at a quick pass to Chambers. Oh no, that's going to be thrown right at the cornerback for DCG. Great hustle play by Deerdorf though to run down and be the one to force him out of bounds. In a perfect world, we might have looked left before going right there instead of throwing back-to-back times to the right. But good play design. I like the swap between Franzen and Chambers, and better play by DCG. So they will take over here. 53 seconds to go. They're on the Ames 32-yard line, leading 16-7. 5 receivers. There's going to be a sizzle to number 8. Being chased by Chambers. Good block by 12. 34, Morgan. Man, I don't know who has come on more this year. Morgan or Heinz or Burrell.
Yeah, Finn's up there too.
But those guys are terrors out there. And the best part is the tackles look good, you know, good form, looks safe, it's sustainable.
Yep.
They're not just slinging their body out there crazy. Okay, play's going to be whistled dead before it even takes off. Number 50 challenging the referee. 50 is Aaron McConnell for DCG. They saying too many men in the huddle? Nope. False start. Okay. So a bit of a cheer there from the Ames section. That'll back them up 5 yards. 2nd and 12. 20 seconds to go. We got to have a stop here, Dexter.
Yep.
If we're going to win this game, we got to have a stop. Oh, clock's winding. Okay. That'll work. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, pass here. Number 4, he's going to, oh, I thought he was going to go for it all. It's going to be incomplete. That was actually a really smart decision by the quarterback because the incomplete pass is going to stop the clock. Quarterback for DCG, Emmett Joint. And we have another flag. And it's going to be a unsportsmanlike penalty called against Coach Spooner. So Coach Spooner may be seeing a little bit what we're seeing here too with the likes of, oh, we're not going to be negative up here. All right, here we go. 6 seconds to go. First half, Ames down 16-7. Still a close game. DCG is going to get the ball to start the second half. We cannot have back-to-back scores here. Big play. Ames only rushing 4. Nice. And that will fall incomplete. 2 seconds to go, though, still. And we have another flag on the field. These two schools could be rivals someday. I don't know what the future conferences look like. Is that a legal motion on DCG? We're pretty close. So Boone is 10 miles to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Center Grimes 15 miles south of there.
Yeah, that's not far.
Yeah. These guys could be rivals someday. Okay, so this will for sure be the final play of the half. Nice call by the Ames Little Cyclone coaches there, only rushing 4. I like that. Heinz was getting some great pressure. Of course, it is 4 on 5. Let's see if Heinz can bring it again. Oh, and he's off the edge like a cannonball. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. That away, Nick. He shot it out of there like a cannon. That is exactly what Ames needed going into halftime. Look at him. These guys are stoked. You would never know they're down 16-7. Now, what is going on now? Okay, end of the half. Yeah, let them go to that. Okay, hey, that's great. Good energy play. Nice job by Heinz. We might have found something there. We could not allow a score there. We're going to take a break, go potty, get some water, and I'll be back here with Dexter Erdman. Okay, we're back for the second half. Ames trails 16-7. Dexter got some Kit Kats and a Cherry Coke.
Yep.
What is that? 360 calories?
I think so. Something close to that.
Yeah. Do you count calories, Dexter?
Nope. Too skinny.
Yeah, you probably. Well, that's what I'm saying. You need to count. You need to be eating like 2,000 a day just to get some girth on there. You got to be like Bryson DeChambeau
Oh, yeah.
one of these days. How tall do you think that number 81 is for Chris Farley's brother?
Believe it said on Bound he was 6'5".
6'5". That is what it says right here. Good job, Dexter. You did your homework. He's taller than Mason Diekman. Holy smokes. Okay, well, there is a kickoff from Luke Hill. Guarantee you DCG hasn't seen one that deep this year. Now, good job by, boy, he's running like Deerdorf. That looked like Deerdorf out there on the edge, forcing the tackle. Early indication is DCG special teams look pretty good. Of course, they got the punt return on what we thought was a block in the back, and then this one actually could have gone a bit the distance there. Don't quite know how we got so lucky as for him to fall down. So here we go. DCG with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 30. Two receivers out left, one to the right. Yeah, they really wanted to run it up the gut there.
Is that Nick again?
That was Heinz. I'm telling you, he's playing like a man possessed himself. Lawrence Taylor, we'll call him. Now, Finn Burrell actually wears Ray Lewis's number. I can't think of any good number 31s, but boy, DCG though, look at this, formation. 7 guys on the line. There's a high snap again, bobbled. Nice job by Burrell setting the edge. We're going to get some action up the middle, and Martinez is the last line of defense. Dilmar is going to force him out of bounds, but not before a run of about 20. That's a tough play to defend. The play was going left, and then really because Burrell set the edge so well, he went back to the right, and unfortunately there just wasn't anybody there to greet him that he couldn't get past. So the other thing that kind of comes into play here, Dexter, what do we got? 29 on our roster, DCG about 35
Yeah, I gotta be.
on their roster. So, fatigue could come into play here just a bit, but we shall see. There's a good snap. Handoff to number 6 up the middle.
Is that Eli?
I think it was Eli and Heinz. The tough thing not to do as an announcer is just call the name of the last person to get off the pile. Yeah. All right, DCJ breaks the huddle. Good pace to this game. Oh, there's a big hit. That was the best tackle of the day. That was Deerdorf. Big hit. There's Kai Butler checking in. Devontae Johnson getting a break. Nice job there. Colton Hibbing on concussion protocol, still doing water deliveries. Run up the middle. Good for about 5 yards. Now that looked like Yusuf. Nope, Braylon Chambers. Would you say Yusuf and Braylon kind of walk the same?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Yusuf knows more about Cologne, though, than Braylon.
Oh, yeah.
Braylon knows more about Minnesota professional sports than Yusuf. There's a run by DCG that is going to go nowhere. And we got a solo tackle. And that is by Deerdorf. How is Deerdorf getting up that far? DCG well disciplined, in and out of the huddle pretty quickly. Nice job. I think that was Burrell applying pressure on the right side of the line, caused one of their linemen to flinch.
Receiver on the right side also went.
They're both scared of the barrel. Ray Lewis. All right, 2 receivers to the right here. Quarterback keeper. That is a beautiful pass rush. Man, I just cannot make out those numbers.
It's hard to tell from up here.
Good defensive call there by the little Cyclones. Forces DCG into a 3rd down and 14. They'll go 5 receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Ames only going to rush 4. More good defensive calling. Oh, man, we guessed right. And it's not going to matter. Nice chase down there by Heinz. And DCG will have a tough decision here. Oh, and it's going to be, actually Spooner's going to have a tough decision because it's holding on DCG, which means we can either back them up 5 yards but they get to do the play again, or it's 4th down and 7. What would you do, Dexter?
Probably take the 4th down.
3rd and 19 or 4th and 7? And
Take the 4th and 7. I mean, their kicker didn't look very good, and also, I don't know. Our defense has been pretty on fire.
I think Coach Spooner's going to go with a 3rd and, oh, hey, 3rd and 24. Holding's a 10-yard penalty. So I'll ask you again, what would you do, 3rd and 24 or 4th and 7?
I'd probably take the 3rd and 24.
I think so, too. Good job by Coach Spooner there. I like it. DCG with 5 receivers. Interception City here. Let's go. They're for sure passing. Nice pass rush. Oh, good job breaking the pocket there by Heinz. Bancroft. Oh, no. Oh, no. We tried to do a hard push tackle instead of wrapping up. And the DCG player is going to spring it. So here's where hindsight's 20/20. Had we made it 4th and 7, they probably don't do as much of a desperation play, and maybe our defense is still out there. But alas, they score 22-7, 23-7 here if they make this kick. Now, even if they make this kick, 23-7, that's still a 2-possession game. We can score, go for 2, 8 points, do that twice. 2-possession game.
Definitely winnable.
Definitely winnable. 6:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ames trails. Just got to maintain momentum and bounce and spunk and enthusiasm. We'll be all right. Dexter, any nice upperclassmen at the high school? Sophomores, juniors, seniors?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Baker Tackett.
Baker Tackett. I know Baker from baseball.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big ski guy, right? Doesn't he like to ski and snowboard?
I think so. And then, I mean, he's been giving me rides to golf every day, so.
That is nice.
Got to talk to him a lot. And then on the golf team also are Grant Phillips and Maddox McKeague.
Grant is a baseball player.
Yep.
Becker Tackett, I went to high school with his mom. Graduated with her. Fun fact. How long ago do you think I graduated, Dexter? I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a clue. It is a coin. The number of years is equal to a coin.
25?
Bingo. You are good. You are smart, handsome, and a good golfer.
Thank you.
Tell you what. All right, DCG kicking off here. 2-possession game. We just need to score the 2-point conversion twice. We're going to go right back at Richardson again. He will dance, he will prance, and he will be down at the 20. Bancroft and the line come back in. We haven't called Jack Munt's name tonight. What's the jack-o'-lantern up to? He's down there. He'll get in here soon. Comstock, is he rocking it down there, Dexter?
I believe so. Just got back from San Diego.
That's right. Why did they go down there again? Was it the zoo? No, Marines.
Yeah, his uncle works at a boat rentals place.
Okay. I thought somebody was maybe back from the Marines or something, but I talked to his dad about that. Okay, high snap here, fielded well by Deerdorf. Deerdorf going to be tackled there by Jackson Murray. Who's the point guard for the Denver Nuggets? Last name Murray.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. He's really good. Went to college at Kentucky. Oh, man. Maybe number 41 is related to him.
Maybe.
All right. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Just about halfway through the third quarter. Ames with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff to Martinez. Shifty feet there. Nothing happening on the left side. A lot of times these coaches will try to call plays that alternate passing and running just to give the different personnel groups breaks from blocking. Dexter, you been to the El Jefe restaurant yet?
I have.
Is it as amazing as everybody says it is?
It is pretty good.
Okay, now be careful, but is it better than El Azteca?
It's pretty close.
Man! Love El Azteca.
Yeah. I would have to say the chips and salsa at El Azteca got to be better.
Are better still. Okay, that works. There is a swing out to Michael Love. You know who's really excited about Michael Love is Tony Douglas. He thinks he's going to hit his growth spurt, and we know he's pretty shifty, pretty fast. He didn't go out for football last 2 years, am I right?
He went out 8th grade year, I believe.
8th grade, okay. I can't remember him going out, in elementary school, so Michael Love, one of the few players to kind of, go out for the first time in 8th grade, and fun to see that passion growing. There is the snap, and Hill just does get it off. And that'll take a nice Ames roll. See if it can get to the 50. It does. Picked up just a little bit early there. But we'll take it. Henry Terrell downs it. Dexter, did you ever play flag football?
I did. Upward.
Okay, yep.
It's great.
So tonight, the Iowa State Athletic Department, Matt Campbell and company invited a bunch of the Ames Youth Football flag players to their indoor training facility for trick-or-treating. Evidently, they had over 100 kids there. Nice job. Boy, is that Heinz in there again? No. Is that Burrell? Yeah, that was Burrell coming from the outside. He is literally just going so fast that he ran right past him there. But this just in from Ian Nelson's father. El Azteca is better than El Jefe, hands down, not even close.
I think it depends on what you're ordering.
Wow, violent tackle there
Finn Burrow.
by Burrell. Does Burrell know we're commentating this game? Is that why he is playing so hard? Maybe he's getting some El Jefe tonight. That'd be just like Finn's dad to pay him in Mexican. Matt Burrell just texted, El Azteca always and forever. Dexter, you're on an island here.
It is classic. I mean,
It is
been
classic.
Been around forever.
I'm literally going there tonight. There is a nice swing out pass and a real nice tackle there. Joey Lucchese, number 16. When I was a kid, I grew up on the edge of town, and my dad worked for Iowa State. And there was this Iowa State rodeo that they had out there. It was really fun to go to every October about this time. And so, you know, part of being a cowboy in the rodeo is you don't got to take the whole calf down. Sometimes you just got to wrap them up, let them not go anywhere, and wait till it buys you more time to tie them up. So nice job there by Lucchese. Lucchese's been showing a lot of improvement this year.
Yeah. From backup, or no, starting quarterback for the B team.
Future's bright here. Bancroft giving chase. Chambers waiting. That is an interceptable ball. Look at Ames helping each other up. I love that.
It's great to see.
Yep, that is great to see. That was Lucchese. Had a chance there. Word on the street is this is a pretty awesome class, Dexter. You guys got a lot of nice guys, good ladies too. No real bullies, jerks. If there are, you can't say them because we're on air right now. And you got guys like Matt Burrell coming an hour early for these games, setting up 15 cameras for everybody to watch. There's a run up the middle. Chambers. Is that Yusuf? That's got to be Yusuf. That walks like Yusuf. Walks like a Yusuf, quacks like a Yusuf. Yusuf just handed him some cologne, probably. Nice job by our linebacking core. Good linebacking core. Abe Dezara, Chambers, Burrell, Morgan. You got Heinz on one end. Devontae Johnson, Graydon Bancroft in the middle. We're going to be okay. Here's a big pass, and that is well defended. Oh, that was excellent defense, but better offense for DCG. That's a really tough play.
I think that was one of the Joeys guarding him.
Or was it Caden?
Might have been Caden.
Whoever it was, there was a late assignment, but they recovered well and got the hand up in the face and didn't have pass interference. Had that guy not caught it, it would have just been a lost down. So nice job. DCG back to work here. More shifting in the secondary for Ames. Run up the middle. I'm telling you, our linebacking core just continues to impress. That was Yusuf. I think I'm to the point now where I can just tell how their body moves.
Yep.
Right. Yusuf's a little bit shorter than Burrell. Burrell's surprisingly fast.
Oh, yeah.
Heinz reminds me of every NFL D end I watch on Sundays. And then if it's not one of those guys, it's Morgan or Chambers. All right, second down, third, and 3 to go for a touchdown. They're going to try to run it up the middle.
Didn't get it there.
Didn't get it there. And why do we have a clock stoppage, Dexter?
Maybe a flag?
Okay, now we're winding.
Oh, we're good.
Now we're winding. Probably the last play of the quarter here. Ames trails 23-7. I wonder if they're going to let the quarter run out. They might. I wouldn't mind that because I can see better on the west end of the end zone. They are. We'll flip the field, Dexter. It'll be 3rd and goal to start the 4th. DCG has scored in every quarter, 3 in the first, 13 points in the second, and then 7 in the third. Again, just a bunch of thank yous. Mr. Burrell all year spending about 4 to 5 hours a night, not to mention a lot of his own money to buy cameras and set them all up so you can watch this from the comfort of your smartphone. Rich and Monica Chambers, Booster Club parent reps. Dexter, do you know what a Booster Club is?
I don't.
I never did too until I was like 40 years old. So a Booster Club exists to help raise ancillary money. Do you know what the word ancillary means?
Maybe.
It's okay, I didn't know what it meant till I was 40 either. It means like side money, like stuff that you don't plan for, but along the way you're like, oh, I could really use that. They help raise ancillary money, like for pizza, you know, $200 to get the boys some pizza after the game. So great job by Rich and Monica Chambers doing that. And, of course, Spooner, Bohan, Walker, the coaches. I mean, every game we go to, the other squad has more coaches than we do. And so appreciate those guys. Their time is worth way, 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 way more than they get paid. And that's probably true at any level. Now we got a flag on the play here to start the fourth quarter. This is a little bit of a, you know, do you know how blackjack works, Dexter?
Maybe, not off the top of my head.
It's okay, I didn't know till I was 40. But the ace can be used as a 1 or an 11.
Oh, yeah.
And when you're the defense and the ball's on the 2-3 yard line and there's a penalty, it's kind of like icing on the cake because either you only get half the distance to the goal if it's on you, or it backs them up 5 if it's on them. In that case, the penalty was on us, and so whereas it normally be a 5-yard penalty, only 1.5 is all it cost us. So DCG hustles to the line. They're going to try the tush push, and there's a flag. Okay, what do we got here? False start offense. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're nervous about that Ames little Cyclone linebacking core. Tried to run to the line and sneak it in because they didn't want to meet the wrath of Burrell and Heinz and Chambers and Yusuf and Morgan, Deerdorf, Richardson, Martinez, Bancroft, Dean, Johnson. So 3rd down and 6. If they don't get it here, you think they'll kick?
I mean, one of their kicks looks solid. The other,
I
not
agree.
so much.
I totally agree. They had the one that was razor thin. Okay, hey, we got another penalty. False start again. Beep, beep, beep. Back it up. You know, this is a thing in football. It gets to that fourth quarter, and your legs start to go, your brain starts to go.
100%.
Great call here by our coaches, putting Deerdorf in. What they're doing is they know DCG is probably going to throw, and they want Deerdorf, who, you know, 2/3 of the earth is covered by water. The rest of the earth is covered by Deerdorf. They want him in there for interception purposes. So great call here. These coaches have done a wonderful job this year. There's the snap. Sure enough, they are going to try to throw. 44 is going to give it some look, and it is going to be broken down beautifully by none other than Elijah Deerdorf.
Perfect.
Great job by the Ames coaches on that play. Deerdorf just doesn't allow touchdowns in that end zone.
No, he doesn't.
So now this will be interesting. Are they going to try a kick? I think they are going to try a kick from the mysterious number 9, who is not on the roster. Dexter, I want you to go home tonight and figure out who number 9 is. And then if you find out he plays for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, you give me a call.
Got it.
You said you don't have any homework because you get it all done during the day, so you have the time to research this.
Yep.
Nice snap, nice hold, and yeah, that was a good-looking kick. All right, 3 points on the board for DCG. I wonder if we've had a game where we've had 2 field goals on us this year.
Yeah, I feel like not very many schools have good kickers.
Right, I agree. Good job by the mysterious number 9 on DCG. I tell you what, no matter what happens tonight, next week, a lot of good takeaways here. The defenses look solid. These boys are going to grow, get bigger. They're going to meld. I think this class behind us, the class of 2030, they've got some big boys
Oh, yeah.
on there. Excited to get Quincy Larimore up. He's benching 185 pounds in 8th grade
Wow.
right now. I know.
That's a lot.
I couldn't bench 185 till I was 40. Quincy Larimore. Yeah. Who am I kidding? I can't bench 185 right now. Dexter, I'm totally just making this stuff up. All right, DCG back to kick. Somehow all of that action on the west side of the field only took off 16 seconds on the clock. Normally I would doubt the scoreboard keeper, but it is none other than Josh Dobbs, who has been doing it for 35 years. Ooh, that was kind of interesting. Did Richardson try to lateral that?
Well, it seemed like it.
I think he did. Dexter, do we have a... Nope. I thought we had a new record for furthest advancement, but not quite. 26-yard line again. Good to see Deardorff trot out there. He's being a little ginger. 26-7. I don't even need to be saying the score, though, because we've got it on the screen.
Oh,
I
very
gotta,
nice.
I got to get out of this habit. I don't know a lot of people smarter than Mr. Burrell. Do you? No. All right, Ames with the hard count again. Won't work. Is that a handoff to Chambers there? I tell you, I have never in my life seen a youth football player run for more yards after contact than Braylon Chambers.
100% agree.
He never goes down on the first hit. He got hit by 5 guys there and still advanced the ball 2 yards. Nice looking snap there from Burrell. Deardorff opts to run. He's going to throw.
Open.
Wide open. Joey Franzen. That's another Ames little Cyclone.
First down.
Is Joey's homecoming queen sister here to cheer him on, or is she too busy shaking hands and kissing babies?
I don't know. Didn't she get to state for cross country too?
Meredith, quit being so perfect. I tell you what. Ames breaks the huddle. Word on the street is Coach Downs, the varsity basketball coach, is pretty excited for Diekman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Deardorff, he's going to run a long way.
There
And
it
that's
is.
going to be a horse collar tackle by number 41, Jackson Murray. Gosh, this is killing me. What's the point guard from Denver's name? I'm going to look him up right now. That was like 50% super impressive. He brought Deardorff down with one hand, and then 50% totally illegal
Yeah.
because he brought him down by the back of his... I mean, it'd be fun to watch the replay on that. I almost thought he brought him down by his jersey, which I think is illegal. But if you even get one finger in the back... Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray. That's the name of the point guard for Denver. I didn't even have to look it up. It just finally came to me. All right, so Ames first and 10, fourth quarter, 8:35 to go. Trails DCG 26-7. I don't even need to say this anymore because it's right on the screen in front of you, but it's fun. Deardorff drops back to pass. Our O-line breaking down a little bit. Nobody in the area. Sometimes that'd be called intentional grounding, except that Deardorff outside of the box. The box, if you're new to football, is an imaginary line that is drawn from the buttocks of the tackles backwards. And so if the quarterback can get outside of the box, he can do whatever he wants with the ball. Just throw it to the moon and the play is a do-over. Dexter, did you realize the track has been painted?
I did.
You did? When did that happen?
I think it was last week.
Wow, looks great. Joey Franzen in motion. Handoff up the middle. That'll be good for a yard or two. Nice play design. I love that. Got the defense wondering if handoff is to Franzen or if Deerdorf's going to run to the other direction, or, oh, ball's coming down the middle, down your throat. Nice job. Good play design there. So, yeah, last year the stadium, the field was all new. How much money did that cost again? $300,000?
$300,000.
And then now this year they did the track. So Marcus Douglas's mom is happy. She got herself a new track. And then they were just about to open up the stadium, and 10 deer got in.
Really?
The contractors forgot to shut the gate, and deer got in, and it delayed the painting of the track until just last week. So nice shotgun snap. 0 problems with the snap today between Burrell and Deerdorf. And we are going to have a tackle late out of bounds on Deerdorf, and Deerdorf's still down. And is that not a late hit? There we go. There we go. Finally. I don't know. We just watched the replay. It was close. He definitely started the tackle when Deerdorf still had the ball. Yep, and sure enough, the tackle is against us. It didn't look like a personal foul.
Eli's wincing a little bit.
Yeah. Darn it. And it is, he is kneeling. I think he's trying to get a free timeout.
That is not good.
No, Joey Franzen will need to go in. One of the parents just called out from the stands. Well, we won't repeat it. Oh, and now we got another personal, unsportsmanlike conduct called against Coach Braun. And the referee just threw his cap in addition to the flag. So I think what that does is it backs us up a total of 30 yards. So things getting out of hand just a little bit here. Again, they tackled Deerdorf while he had the ball, totally legal. They just drove him for 10 yards into the DCG bench. I think if I was a totally unbiased fan, I would have called a personal foul on DCG because I thought, you know, and you see this in the NFL all the time, the guys, they let off at some point.
Yep.
Not to mention if you drive your guy into the ground, it's a penalty. And so I think that's what's kind of going on here, why the Ames fans are so upset. But meanwhile, the Ames coaches taking turns getting penalized, but the Ames fans love it, show the passion. So 26-7, Ames down, 7 minutes to go. 3rd and 40. You don't see that all the time. Be interesting to see what's called here, as Franzen is going to go in at quarterback. Should be a nice chunk play here of some degree, being as DCG is going to play way back. Some of that doesn't matter because if we're not going to pick up the first down anyway, Luke Hill's just going to kick it.
Looks like Braylon might just take the snap.
I see. That's a great observation there. Little wildcat. Yep, good call.
There he goes. Oh my goodness.
Braylon Chambers with the typical 5 people needed to bring him down. Gain of 15 on the play. 14. 12 on the play. So this will be interesting. See if Ames wants to go for it. Yep, they are going to go for it. Diekman out wide. Michael Love in the slot. Several of the Ames varsity players have made their way down to the sideline. Appreciate that. Run up the play, good for about 1 yard. DCG looks to take over. And face mask on DCG, automatic first down. Deerdorf, meanwhile, over on the sideline, going through concussion testing, balance drills, as the Ames athletic trainer, the trainer from McFarland Clinic, your sponsor in the top left-hand corner of the screen, times him to see how long he can balance on a leg, compares that to an evaluation at the beginning of the year before anything could have even remotely gone wrong. That's called your baseline. He's going to use that in a series of other memory questions to test his brain. We hope he's okay. Deerdorf, an excellent point guard in basketball, and a second concussion this season could put him out several months. I think he'll be okay. He was, I think he'll be okay. So you have a timeout on the field. Can't say enough about the Ames High facility.
Yeah, great field.
Beautiful. Were you here for the win against Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln? Where they
I was watching it on the live stream.
turned off all the lights and then went orange, black, orange, black, orange, black all the way around. That was cool. Awesome trainers. Pass complete. Was that Chambers who threw that pass?
I think so.
Pass complete by Chambers. We have another injury on the field. Dexter, you been watching the Major League Baseball playoffs at all?
I have.
Down to 4 teams.
Yep.
Dodgers lead the Brewers 2-0. And then Toronto and Seattle just started a few minutes ago. Do you got a favorite team?
In currently, right, or like
Of the 4?
I probably have to. Well, I really like Cal Raleigh.
I do too. Yeah.
Great player.
Catcher for Seattle.
Yep. But I mean, you can't beat a Midwest team, so got to go with the Brewers.
Brewers, I love it. Brew Crew. Is that? Oh man, is that Odin? Yeah, Morgan injured on that play. Ames losing 2 players this quarter. Deerdorf off the bench. Be curious to see what coach decides there. There is a snap to Martinez. They're going to try a little wildcat there. I like the play call. Martinez just not used to taking snaps. Burrell's snaps have been on point all night.
Perfect.
Yep. So second down, 14 to go as we approach the halfway point in the fourth quarter. Beautiful night here in Ames, Iowa. Martinez takes the direct snap. Good blocking. Excellent play design there. Run's going to be good for 5 yards. That's about as good of a push as I've seen our boys have. There's a ton to be excited about. Despite Ames looking like they're going to fall here to 3-5 on the season. A lot to be excited about. I mean, DCG beat us 2 years ago, 55-0.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So what's that P word we keep saying? Progress?
Progress.
Progress. Hey, there's a great looking run by Martinez and another gaping hole.
4th and short.
Graydon Bancroft acting like Moses there and parting the sea. Timeout Ames. Good time to use it here. 4th down, 4 to go. Fourth quarter, ball on the 14-yard line. 4 minutes to play. Dexter, what are you going to eat for dinner tonight?
I think we're going to go get some Chick-fil-A, actually.
Okay, that's kind of out of the way for you.
Actually, my mom or my sister has softball practice.
Oh,
So they're going to come from that, pick up some Chick-fil-A, and pick up me.
okay. That works. So when do you get your license?
Whenever we can book an appointment at the DOT, really.
Okay. Colton did it the wrong way. He got his permit in June, finished driver's ed by August 31, and now he's just been sitting there waiting to drive for 3 months.
Yeah.
But during that time, he's changed his mind on what kind of car he wants multiple times.
Sure he has.
Yeah. You got any baseball plans this winter?
Just go to the hitting hut as much as possible. Get as many swings in as possible.
Yep.
Lift some weights for sure.
Love it.
Been falling behind on that because of golf.
Are you Wilson golf user, Titleist, Ping?
I think I'm a Titleist guy.
Titleist, all right. Here we go, big play, 4th down, 4 to go, fourth quarter. Direct snap to Martinez again. We try the hard count, good job. Martinez bounces it outside, and the blockers were not in that hole. That'll be something Dilmar can work on next year. He doesn't like going up the middle. I wasn't a running back. I don't think I would enjoy it either, but sometimes, boy, and he's so fast, you know. He went on the inside there of number 43, Archer Dean. Maybe that was the whole play design. I'm not sure. Is that the E gap? I think A is the gap between center and guard. B is the same gap opposite side, and then it just expands.
Yep.
So DCG will take over on offense. That 6'5" kid gets in there at D end. There is another good looking defensive stop. You know, big kudos to Justin Dahlberg and Pat Larimore from 3 years ago, and Matt Fowles, Matt Steffen from 2 years ago, Jesse Von Buren, Jay Gray, Mike Flummerfelt, Sean Peterson last year, and then this year, Spooner, Bohan, and Walker. These boys are tackling form looks fantastic.
100% agree.
Which is great because it's A, effective, and B, safe, and C, it's been productive. Three and a half to go here, handoff, and Archer Dean. Nope,
Yusuf, I think.
Yusuf, yep, they got the jerseys swapped. That'll teach him for swapping jerseys. I mean, I'm not going to read their name wrong, right. Our cheerleaders rock.
Yeah.
It's like
hell
the
yeah.
best freshman cheerleading group I've ever seen. Not that I've studied a whole lot of freshman cheerleading groups, but they always seem like the spacing is perfect in our cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah.
Third and 4 for DCG, under 3 to go. Play clock at 4, and penalty on the play. Offsides on DCG. That'll back them up to 3rd and 9. It'd be nice to get a stop here.
It would.
Something to feel good about.
A little less than 3 minutes to go.
Yes, sir. Oliver Comstock checks in. He'll be on that interior with big Will McDonald. It's going to be a run for about 15 yards and a first down. Nice shoestring tackle. So Ames will fall to 3 and 5. DCG improved to 4 and 1 on the year. One more game to go next week. It's at home again for Sioux City Heelan, I believe.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe they are one of the top football high schools in Iowa right now.
Is that right?
I think they're top 5.
Okay, so what we hope then is that they're just putting like a bunch of their freshmen up on varsity, and their freshman team is not as
Yep.
deep. But that's a good call there. But they'll have to drive like 3.5 hours to get here, so
Yeah.
maybe, you know, they'll be super, like their butt will be tired or something. Hand up the middle there. More good form tackling. This will likely be the final play of the game. We haven't called Bryson Drefke's name tonight. What's he up to, Dexter?
I don't know.
Third and 3, final play. Eli Kramer in. And Ames will get the stop. That's not nothing. Oliver Comstock in on that. Looks like that's going to be the game. Dexter, it's been a pleasure being up here in the press box with you.
Yeah, this was fun.
Maybe we can do it again next week. Oh, they're going to run one more play. Really? Okay. Yep, there we go. All right. Hope that was fun.
Is that Major?
Major McConnell with the tackle in the backfield. That's fantastic. All right, Ames lining it up. Losers tonight, 26-7 to the DCG Mustangs. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Big thanks to ESPN's Tyler Rutherford helping us put together this production. Of course, Matt Burrell always putting in 5 hours per game to get here and set up, and we won't say on air how much money he spent on cameras and whatnot. Thanks to you, Dexter. I mean, we'd thank you a lot more if we knew you had homework tonight, but since you've already said on air you don't have any homework, we can only thank you a little bit. You're pretty fantastic, and we'll do it again next week. Maybe. Weird game next week. Friday,
Yeah.
like super early, like 4 p.m.
Yep.
So we should have a record number of viewers next week, because it'll be at 4 p.m. Everybody will be at work. They'll be coming home from work. They won't be able to make the game on time. And they'll be like, who is that really cool kid in the booth with that guy who didn't learn how to do anything until he was 40? Let's tune it in and So, you don't have golf next Friday?
Nope, season's over.
Okay, yeah, we can be there. All right, we'll sign off. Thanks, everybody.